Yeah, Signe has recently left us after over 20 years. She was protected here at Almvik, and I think my strongest memory is when one winter some years ago, in the morning I had the service of collecting hay from the barn and bringing it on a wagon and distributing it to the different cows. And Signe was among the milk cows. And I remember that she always used to give me a puss. What do you say in English? A kiss, And that Signe could live to be 20 years old is a great wonder in today's society. And it really is a challenge, you could say, to the modern agricultural politics that cows have to be deprived of a large part of their biological life. They're sent to slaughter when after just one or two calves and 5 or 6 years old, when Signe lived to be 20 or more. And she was giving milk, quite a substantial amount of milk sometimes, 5 or more liters per day even, when she was 20 years old, and had been 15 years since she had her last calf. So it's not uneconomical. Quite the contrary. It's much more sustainable with cow protection. So Signe is the latest in a series of, over the last 40 years of cows who have been protected here. Never a cow has been sold to slaughter at Almvik in all the 40 years that Almvik has been doing cow protection. And it's unthinkable. I remember another cow, one of my favorites was Amrita. She was over 20 when she passed away. I think she was 23 when she finally, a very special cow. I was quite fond of her. The last 4 years of her life, actually, she had more or less needed palliative care as if she were a family member. And as far as possible, we were helping her. And I remember 2 of us would help her to stand up in the morning, and then she had a voracious appetite and loved life and went on for, the whole day until she couldn't stand anymore. And then she would sit down, and then the next morning we would come and help her up, and we would clean her up and everything. And she certainly recognized me. 100% certain of that. My relationship with the cows was very enriching for me. I come, of course, from meat-eating family, and it was a big change for me becoming vegetarian and then gradually understanding the spiritual concept of cow as the producer of milk and therefore as a mother, one of the actual 7 mothers that the Vedic scriptures speak about. But this feeling of contact with Mother, and indirectly Mother Earth also through the cows, and symbiotic interactions of mutual benefit, it was really very helpful for me emotionally. I lost my own biological mother at an early age, so there wasn't like a vacuum there. And the cows, I think, helped to fill that, and we raised our daughter here at Almvik, and the cows and drinking milk and all the wonderful other milk products from protected cows was an important part of our family. And I think this had a very congenial influence on me personally and my family. I would just like to remember Signe and thank the Lord that He has created the world, life so nicely that we have this symbiotic relationship with the cows and Mother Earth, and that I understand we have a debt to our cows and responsibility to protect them, and I am confident that the Lord appreciates our humble efforts to protect Signe, and I'm sure that it's mutually beneficial.